Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Coffee Break. You are in store for a treat tonight. I've had so many of you asking me for a cooking with coffee show, and tonight that's exactly what you're gonna get. Before we meet our very, very special guest, I wanna remind you to share the video with all of your friends, have them start their watch parties, get their cocktails, because we're gonna be feasting on some delicious food, I am quite sure. Also remember, if you missed the live feed here on my page, Terry Coffee Ray, please make sure you go to my YouTube channel, The Coffee Break, and make sure while you're there, subscribe and hit like on the videos. Your support is so much appreciated. So once again, we're gonna be cooking with coffee on tonight.
Get in your mix with coffee on the coffee break. Get your fix. It's coffee on your coffee break. Tune in now. Coffee break.
So tonight, like I said earlier, that you all have been requesting for me to do a cooking with coffee show. And so I found someone right here in Houston, Texas, who is absolutely fabulous, wonderful, and an incredible chef. So tonight, Coffee is going to be cooking with local famed chef Brian Brumley. Please welcome Chef Brian.
Hello.
Hi, Brian. How are you?
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm ready to take some of this food. I know it's going to be absolutely delicious.
Well, I hope so.
Oh my God, I can't wait. And I came really hungry because I was like,
we have
I'm good, there's plenty. Maybe we'll get to do a to-go bag.
Yes, we'll have those go plates too. Yes.
Now that's a good chef when he knows it's going to be so good that we're going to want to take it to go. So, but before we get started and get into all the deliciousness, why don't you share with our viewers, because I know you and some things about you, but share a little brief bio with our viewers tonight.
Absolutely. So I was born and raised here in Houston, Texas, and in the southeast part of town, just Pasadena area. And I've always had love for cooking, and I started working at a sushi bar when I was 16 years old, and I stayed there for 10 years, and I was host, to-go, server, worked my way up to bartender and management, and then finally decided to step out and do the cooking part. And so in 2016, I decided to go to the Art Institute of Houston, and I got my culinary degree there. And since then, I have started my own company, so it's a private dining and catering company, and it's been going for the last 4 years.
Oh, wow, amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
That's wonderful. So, I mean, when did you were you eating a BLT or something one day, and all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, I want to be a chef. When did you really realize you had that desire to be a chef?
I think growing up with parents that cooked all the time, and I was in the kitchen with them, I always had that passion to cook. But as I got older, I really enjoyed it myself. So I enjoyed reading cookbooks and stuff like that, and it just became a huge passion of mine. So I stepped out and I went to the Art Institute, and I was like, hey, let's try this. And since then, I've really enjoyed it, and I'm really, really happy that I get to cook and do what I enjoy doing every day. So
wow.
It's really fun.
So you said that it's your business is like an in-home dining, so that's more like I've seen a lot of the shows where they do the very well-to-do sometimes, or just people have private parties and they will call a personal chef.
Yes, ma'am. So I go into their home and I basically cook whatever they want. I do make up some menus sometimes, but whatever the client wants, they get.
Oh.
And I do private dinners, baby showers, anything that's small and, get-together type deals. So, and I also do a lot of charcuterie boards, which is the fancy meat and cheese trays.
Oh, okay. Because I was just going to say, what is a charcuterie?
Those little, you sit there and drink wine and you pick your meats and your cheeses.
Yes,
so I've been making a lot of those lately too.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So, when you said you mentioned your business, and I noticed being nosy on Facebook that the name of your business is Chef
Boy, Daddy.
Chef Boy, Your Daddy. And I was like, okay, where is it?
Everybody gets a good laugh out of that.
Yes.
But, I always surrounded myself with females growing up, and I was just accepted, more that way. But we would always, hang out and party and do our thing. And one night, one of the girls just ended up calling me Daddy, and we thought it was so hilarious. And it just stuck. And then when I started cooking, the same group of girlfriends were like, well, now you're Chef Boy Our Daddy. And I was like, that just has to be my business name. And I mean, people really like, when I say it, they're like, no. I'm like, that's it. But hey, if you don't like it, then hey. But
look, as long as the food is good, honey, I'm okay
that's
with
matters,
it.
right?
As long as the food is good. Well, that's very interesting. It's a name you won't forget.
exactly.
You know?
Everybody always remembers it.
Right. So, as you said, you go into people's homes and you often do the private dinners and things like that. So, what would be, and there I go using so again, y'all. So we're gonna so. Okay. So, what would, when you decide to? What if the client says to you, create me a menu? What would be? What is your inspiration? How do you go about creating a menu for a particular client?
Usually I go to the store first and I look at the produce, the fresh produce, the fresh fish, the fresh meat, and then I get a clue of what I want to do then, because you never know what's out there. And I also like to read a lot of cookbooks and get inspiration from other chefs as well, and throw elements into the recipes and things that I can, switch up and make it my own. So I usually step into the market before I even make a menu, so I can see everything. I'm very visual.
That's
I'm a very
a good
visual
idea.
person.
I would never thought of that. I probably would sit down and rack my brain trying to come up. Oh my God, what I want to make for these people.
There's times that I do that, but a lot of times I just like to go to the grocery store. That's my haven. So I like going there and looking, and if I see something in season, then I'm going to use that. And it's fall, so we can be doing like butternut squash and pumpkin type recipes and stuff like that. So it just really depends on the season and what's out there, and like I said, what the client wants as well. So
very much like when I go to Ross, I just go in and see what
exactly.
I go in Ross and I go to see what's in there, and then I decide if it's going to be something. Right. So being that you're a chef and you cook all the time, so what would be your favorite meal?
So my favorite meal to eat is going to be Mom's fried chicken. So my grandmother, or great-grandmother, I'm sorry, has been using the same cast iron skillet for I don't know how many years.
Oh, wow.
And so she passed it down to my mom, and she still fries her chicken in that cast iron skillet. And there's nothing better than going to Mom's house and getting that meal.
Oh my God, I bet it's delicious.
The meal I enjoy cooking the most is pretty simple. It's really just spaghetti. So it's the comfort food for me, and I really enjoy that. So usually on Mondays, I will make me a pot of spaghetti, and that's my Monday meal. That's what I really enjoy cooking.
That's one of my favorite meals as well.
Spaghetti.
I love spaghetti. I know all of y'all out there love a good pot of spaghetti.
Absolutely.
And garlic bread and
nothing better than
and
that.
all that. Oh my God.
There's really nothing better.
Right.
But
I'm with you on that one. So any Monday that you have some left over, just don't be afraid to just call me up and say, Coffee, I have some spaghetti left over and you want it.
Okay.
I'll be here to pick it up ASAP. Oh my God. So what is your ultimate goal as a chef?
So my ultimate goal is to open up an industrial kitchen so other chefs and caterers can come in and cook as well. A lot of people don't know that we do a lot of prep before we go into people's homes, or even in like a food truck or whatnot. They don't cook all that food inside of a food truck. They go somewhere else and they cook that food, and then they execute it on that truck.
Yeah.
So my end goal is to own an industrial kitchen so other chefs can go in there and cook as well. And to also start feeding like people that are less fortunate than us, because there's 40 million people in this country that struggle with hunger, and if I can put a plate of food in front of you, then that's all that really matters to me,
Oh, that's wonderful. That's
So
wonderful. Well, I am so excited. As you can see, we're in the kitchen, and I can already smell. So I don't know what's back there, but we're gonna find out in just a moment. So y'all just get ready, because I'm gonna be actually helping prepare some of this. I don't know how ready he is for that, but we'll find out in just a minute. So I hope I don't mess it up. So okay, so are we ready to start cooking?
I think we are.
All right, well, we're ready to start cooking. All right. So we are in the kitchen here with Chef Brian Brumley, and if you hear that little noise in the back, honey, that's just a fan over the stove because we are going to be making things hot in this kitchen tonight. Okay, so Chef, what are we having tonight?
So we're going to have a salmon Florentine. So we're going to sear some salmon and top it with a cream sauce with mushrooms and spinach on a bed of mashed potatoes and then some roasted asparagus.
Oh my God, y'all don't know. I love salmon, I love spinach, I love food, period.
We're going to start by drizzling some extra virgin olive oil over the asparagus.
Okay.
And then we're going to season it with some of this house seasoning. So this is roasted garlic, salt, and pepper.
I love garlic, so anything with garlic there.
We're just going to sprinkle it over the top.
Now, is this your house seasoning that
No,
you use?
This is not my house seasoning. This is actually from HEB, but it's a really awesome. It's Adam's brand. Adam's.
Oh, okay, okay,
so
great.
it's awesome stuff. I use it on a lot.
So y'all hear that? HEB, this house seasoning is really, really good. He recommends it.
It is. It's awesome. It has salt, pepper, and granulated garlic in it.
Oh my God.
So we're just going to go ahead and stick these into the oven.
Okay.
So they're roasting. And we
roasted asparagus. Oh my God. Look, Rain and Lupe, you know, they're two of my producers, and they're here looking like no burgers, no fries, nothing fried. They're going to eat healthy tonight, honey. Trust me.
So back here, I also have some of we have the potatoes going. So I have russet potatoes I cut up, and I have I season the water with garlic powder and some salt, so that it helps the potatoes.
You have garlic, anything garlic? I'm down for it. Anything.
We have plenty of that over here. So we have the potatoes boiling.
Okay.
And then we're gonna season the salmon over here.
All right.
With some pepper. So season.
Oh, I love ground pepper.
Ground pepper.
Yes.
And then some kosher salt.
Kosher salt.
Kosher salt.
Okay.
So kosher salt's better than iodized salt. It doesn't have that like holy flavor. And you get more of a pinch to like.
I use a lot of sea salt.
Yes.
So
sea salt's good too.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're going to put some extra virgin olive oil into this pan here.
Extra virgin.
Extra virgin. I don't know about any of us, but so we're gonna get this pretty hot.
Okay.
And when we get this hot enough, we're gonna start searing our salmon.
Oh, okay.
And the key to a good sear. Just make your pan super, super hot, and to lay your skin side down first so it gets really crispy.
Yeah, I see that all the time. I'm a Food Network junkie.
Yes.
So I see that all the time by getting that sear on the skin, and I love the skin. A lot of people, some people take the skin off the salmon. I love a crispy salmon skin.
Absolutely. So once this gets hot enough, we'll stick the salmon in, and then we'll go on and make our cream sauce for the Florentine part of the dish. So we'll go ahead and get these going.
I'm letting him do all this technical stuff, you guys, because I don't want to mess up any of the technical stuff.
So we have our salmon searing. Well, this one get there.
So now, is this going to eventually go in the oven, or?
Yeah. So I'm gonna sear each side, and I'm gonna stick it in the oven and finish it off.
Oh, okay. I guess. Now they don't think I'm gonna do anything, but my part's coming up, honey. Trust me.
I'm gonna make her do some stuff. You're not getting away with doing nothing.
Now, like you're searing this, and somebody always told me is that the meat or whatever you're searing, it will let you know when it's time to flip it.
So if it's sticking to the pan, it's not ready to flip. So once it's moving around the pan like this, you can go ahead and flip it over, and we'll stick it in the oven and finish off.
Oh, okay.
But you are right. It'll let you know when it's ready to flip over. Okay. So we got that going. We have our potatoes going.
Y'all hear that sizzle? Can y'all hear that sizzle?
Yeah. Pretty awesome. So we can go ahead and get the cream sauce going as well.
Okay.
So what we'll do here is put a little bit of oil in here too. We'll just that. And if you would, go ahead and throw these mushrooms in this pan.
Oh! I told y'all I was going to be cooking, honey. Yes, ma'am. Oh.
Just throw all of them in there.
Okay. I love mushrooms.
These are baby portobello mushrooms. They're sliced up.
Okay.
So we'll get those going. Be careful, this might pop up too.
It's flirting with me.
Yes.
The salmon is flirting with me. It doesn't know I don't go that way.
Right? See, they're moving around in the pan.
Oh, okay. So that means
So that means that we can go ahead and start cooking them.
okay. Oh, perfect. That's good. It's great.
Crispy. Got that going.
You know what? I've noticed you're just touching these handles without a problem. And so my pots at home, when they start cooking, my handles get really hot. So
These tend not to. But I do have calluses all over my hands because I cook all the time.
all right.
So,
Okay.
so this, we can go ahead and stick it in the oven. It's going to finish off cooking.
Oh, okay.
We have our experience in there as well. I'll move this over here for you.
Oh, I'm gonna make the sauce. I'm gonna make the sauce.
Yes. So those are going. Got a little bit more olive oil. And here's your little spoon if you want to sauce them around.
Okay. Coffee's cooking. Coffee's cooking. Oh.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get a good saute on those and let them kind of cook down. And we can throw in some of this garlic with it.
This garlic?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and throw it in.
All of it, yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
yes. Garlic is really good for you too.
It's good for your heart, yes.
Yes. Okay.
So we'll mix that together and cook that down. Those mushrooms might look stick a little bit. It's okay.
So the handle's not.
Yeah, the handle's not going to chop for you.
Don't be jealous.
You smell that garlic roast?
Yes.
Yes. It smells so good.
I'm trying to get it spread out all over the mushrooms. We don't want to burn our garlic.
Exactly. And we're going to deglaze the pan with some white wine, so we'll pick up all those bits and pieces of the garlic and the mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
We only had smell-o-vision.
I know. If y'all can smell this right now.
It's 2020, so give us 2 or 3 years. And maybe,
Oh my God.
and maybe we'll have some smell-o-vision. But
Well, as long as food is the only thing that we can smell on the smell-o-vision, that's yeah.
yeah, we don't want anything else smelling.
Okay, I see how they're cooking down now.
And they're cooking down. And if you want to go ahead and throw this white wine in there, so deglaze the pan some.
White wine.
Look at that.
And they say that, don't they say, I think that you should, if you don't drink the wine, don't cook it. Whatever wine you cook with, it should be good enough to drink.
Exactly. So yeah, that was some Chardonnay. So it's a dry white wine that we put in there. And see how it's picking up all the bits and pieces from the bottom of the pan? Yes. So once that kind of reduces halfway, we'll go ahead and put the heavy cream into the pan as well.
So we're just letting the wine cook out a little bit.
Yes,
so
ma'am. So it doesn't have such an alcohol taste.
Okay.
But you still have that, like, you know, dry white wine flavor.
Okay, great.
Those look really good.
Doesn't this look yummy, y'all? Yes. I love mushrooms.
So do I.
Fried mushrooms, stuffed mushrooms.
I'll even, like, you know, do a meatless Monday, and instead of meat, I'll substitute for like a big portobello mushroom.
Yeah. I've seen people make burgers out of them.
Yeah, those are really good too. And then we also have our potatoes boiling in the back
Oh,
here.
yes, honey, yes. Oh.
So those mushrooms are looking really good.
Oh. Can y'all see that? And my beautiful hands stirring as well.
Yummy.
Yeah, this looks really good.
So I'd say you can go ahead and throw your heavy cream in there. So this is about a cup of heavy cream.
Not light cream, heavy
Heavy
cream. Not light cream, heavy cream.
You can pour the whole glass in. just give a little mix, and we're gonna let this kind of like reduce down as well,
Okay.
and thicken up a little bit. And then we'll add our spinach, which will whip down, really, you know.
And it goes pretty fast, though.
Yeah, that'll go pretty fast as well.
Is that mixed enough?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
So we have our potatoes boiling, we have the sauce going, we have the asparagus in the oven, and the salmon in the oven.
Oh my God, okay, great. Oh my God, so we have started the sauce, the salmon's in the oven as you said, the asparagus in the oven, potatoes are boiling, and we're gonna have a fabulous meal in just a few moments.
Yes.
And we're gonna sit and taste it, or stand and taste it. I don't know if I got time to sit, y'all, but we're gonna do something and taste it, okay? Oh my God, so y'all have seen Kofi cook, and I've had such a wonderful time with Chef Brian tonight. I think that we're gonna do this on a semi-regular basis, or every so often. We'll have another episode coming up with the a great holiday feast maybe, or something like that. But let us know what you want to see, or you have any dishes that you would like for him to show us how to make. So our meal is almost complete, except he's decided to let me make the whipped potatoes.
Yes,
okay, so just tell me what
So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna throw in this butter, salt, pepper, and then some of the house seasoning.
okay,
We used on the asparagus earlier, so just go ahead and throw all that in there.
that's butter,
That's butter, that's unsalted butter.
unsalted butter,
Salt,
pepper,
and our
and the house seasoning.
Yes,
Okay, all right.
And then we'll throw a little bit of milk in here.
Okay. I'm glad you did that because.
And if you want to, use this hand blender here.
Oh my God, I haven't used.
If not, I'll do it for you. But
you might better start it
Okay,
because I
I'll
might end up
Okay.
doing it. I'll hold the pot.
all right,
Okay.
let's turn her on. So
Oh, see, I would have never done that. I
we'll
was
start smashing them.
we would have been covered in potatoes by now if I had did that with that mixer.
Yep, it's going.
See, I'm so strong that I just mix mine by hands.
I do sometimes too. But.
So how long did you go to culinary school?
So I was in culinary school for 2 years, and I got my associate's degree. And you can get your bachelor's as well, but I decided to just stick with my associates, and I've done a lot with it. So they have all different kinds of programs at the Art Institute. You don't even have to get a degree; you can just get a certificate. And,
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Well, I'm going to get a certificate holding the pot while you mix.
I'm going to give you a certificate after this for helping me. You've been a great help. So just add a little bit more milk.
Okay. Woo! Oh my God. I hope y'all can see this. It's looking so good. Oh my God. Oh,
It's okay. All right.
wow. Oh my God. I just wish y'all could smell this. Oh my God, it smells so delicious, so delicious. And this meal is really a relatively very healthy meal too.
It can be, yeah, for sure. You can substitute the potatoes and
that cream in the spinach.
Right? We'll say it's healthy. How about
Yes,
that?
okay, we'll do that.
All right, so our potatoes are done after we made a huge mess. That's okay.
I'm gonna let
So-
you do the plating because.
We're gonna go ahead and plate up our food and do a little taste test.
So now, while you're plating, is there any like a tip, like some really good common tip or something that's a basic tip that you could leave with the viewers?
Absolutely. So it's called mise en place. So that means everything in place. So have all your stuff ready before you start cooking.
Oh.
So that we have, like, you know, our wine and our cream ready and our garlic chopped. Have all that prepared before you start cooking, so that when you're ready, you can just execute it.
Oh wow, okay.
If not, people are sitting there chopping up things while, you know, they're in the middle of cooking something.
Right,
And
exactly.
it just takes, you know, a lot of time.
Exactly.
So if you have everything in place, which is called mise en place.
Mise en
Mise en place.
mise en place.
Exactly. Then we'll top the potatoes with a piece of the seared salmon.
Oh yum. Oh.
Yes. Go ahead and get our cream sauce with that spinach and mushrooms.
That I helped make.
Yes, that's Kofi helped make. And then we'll grab some of these here asparagus.
I love asparagus.
We'll be bougie.
Oh, look how fancy.
And then we'll do a little
Oh, let them see this. This is beautiful. Can we see that? Oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh my God.
Let's get mine and we can taste test this together.
Oh my God. Oh, I gotta wait for you?
Please. You don't have to, but...
I got fork in hand and I am ready. Well, this is my favorite part. I enjoyed the cooking and I always enjoy cooking, but this is my favorite part. These gorgeous plates with the salmon, what is the...
This is the salmon Florentine, so it's a stewed salmon with the cream sauce, mushroom and spinach cream sauce with our whipped potatoes that you whipped. You helped whip.
I helped whip. I put the ingredients in.
Some roasted asparagus.
Oh my God.
So you ready to dig in?
And then we got this piece of little lemon here to squeeze on
top.
Okay. All right. A little fry. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's try it. Oh my God.
That's pretty good.
Oh my God. And I love asparagus. Oh, y'all excuse me, but this is the way I eat mine, honey.
Okay. Let me try that.
Oh my God, yes.
You did pretty well.
Oh my God. Y'all, this is absolutely delicious.
Thank you so much.
And, oh my God, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
So, I was going to say a couple other things, but being that this is so delicious, I'm just going to go ahead and remind y'all, here at the Coffee Break, we always want to remind you to stay safe, wear your mask, social distance, sanitize those hands, and respect other people's spaces when you're out. I know some of the places get a little crowded now and things like that, but always be very respectful of other people's spaces. Also remember to vote. Early voting starts next Tuesday, starts tomorrow. Not next Tuesday, tomorrow, right? The 13th?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, early voting starts tomorrow, so please, 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 whatever you do, vote. And go ahead and get it over with during the early voting. And once again, remember, the brew here at the Coffee Break is always different, and it's always good to the last drop. Once again, thank you for tuning in to another wonderful episode of the Coffee Break, and we're going to enjoy this. Goodbye, y'all. Have a nice evening.
Good night.
Good night.